What's up, y'all? It's your girl Stacy the Intuitive. Welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to come and give you guys a really nice message that will just help you in navigating your path a little bit, make things a little bit easier, I hope. And the easy theme really goes along with this, because if you're seeing this and you were drawn to the title, which should have something to do with, it doesn't have to be so hard. All you have to do is get in the flow. All you have to do is get in the flow of divine energy. Then hopefully this resonates with you. Okay, guys, so this message came to me recently. I've been breaking it out a little bit more, getting a deeper level understanding, and I really wanted to just share my findings with you guys. So essentially, this message is really just here to make you guys aware of the fact that you don't have to try to put so much effort into things. And what I'm saying is, like, you don't have to ruminate on the effort. You don't have to be so energetically heavy in your desire to put effort into things. All you have to do is be in the flow of divine energy, and it'll all work out for you. It'll all align. Let's get deeper into that. So the way that I came to this message, this understanding, was because I kept on finding myself in this loop of energy where I would be putting a lot of pressure on myself about how much work I needed to put into things, what I needed to do specifically. Like, I need to be making sure that I'm scheduling this, and this, and just really overwhelming myself with this like effort energy. And effort is a beautiful thing, but I think that effort is the most beautiful when it happens naturally, when it doesn't happen with force, because that's when you know it's real. That's when you know it's true. That's when you know it's resonant. And so for me, I found that I was like putting a lot of energetic effort, and it just wasn't sustaining itself. It wasn't something that was like, that had longevity to it, because of the fact that I put so much pressure on myself to do it. And then I realized that when you are tuning into your most authentic path, when you are tuning into what is true for you, what is meant for you, what your soul is being called to do, you do not need to be in an energy of excess effort, or heaviness, or like trying to be in this like work energy. That's not where you need to be, because anything that you're doing that is in alignment with your authenticity, with your soul, with your essence, is the most close to God that it can possibly get, is the most clear of a reflection of God's intention in having created you as you can get, right? It's in those very essential parts of you that God's intention for your energy shines through, that God's unique design of you shines through. So all you would need to do is get into that flow of the divine energy, the most natural part of you, the most natural, the most innate part of you, in order to allow this energetic flow to take place, so that you are inspired naturally and recurringly and sustainably, so that you are prompted, so that you are drawn to things naturally. And it's interesting, because I've had such a work mindset on things, that it actually took me out of the receptive mode for that divine inspiration. The way I figured this out is that when you're always thinking about what you need to do and all of that, rather than being in the actual vibration of that which you're trying to accomplish, or the inner knowing of that state, you then really just block yourself from that divine flow of energy, right? You might find yourself really drained, because you're always thinking about, oh my God, this is how I need to do this is how I need to make this happen, blah blah blah. That is taking up energetic space where you need to be clear for the channel, so that things can just come through. All the time and energy that you're spending on excessive planning, excessive need to control how things unfold, is energy that could be being banked up, essentially, kind of being put into the reserves for the moment when you get that energetic inspiration. But a lot of the time, because of this focus, we find ourselves in the moments that we would be inspired, maybe drained, or maybe feeling like we want to put things off, or whatever have you. And we might find ourselves in that flow of the divine inspiration, or we might find that for a moment we're able to muster up some energy to do what we want. But is it usually truly sustainable in an authentic way? Probably not. And if you really want the work to be reflective of truth, I'm talking about it in a work sense, but it can come through anywhere. If you're talking about trying to connect to a partner, whatever, if you really want what comes through to be of truth and of authenticity, then it does have to be rooted in that energy of that divine flow, right? That true essential inspiration. Because I think that at the end of the day, all inspiration, all of that is very divine. It really comes straight from the source. And so that's what you need to be connecting to. And the beauty is that what you're wanting to unfold will unfold when you get in that divine flow of energy, when you allow divine energy to flow to and through you. What you're wanting to happen seamlessly. And it's honestly a better point of focus because it allows you to not attach to the actions that you're taking. It allows your channel to become clear so that when you are relaying, when you are, kind of being present for what it is that you're doing, that it is a very pure energy that is coming through, right? That is an energy that is oriented in truth, that is oriented in realness, essentially. So I just wanted to share that because I feel like a lot of us have been making our journeys a little bit harder than they needed to be. And there is this energy that's always available to you, always wanting to come through to you. So what you would need to do is really get into this state of starting to prioritize this desire for divine energy to be able to flow to and through you so that you can move in accordance with it, rather than being like, oh my God, I need to make this video. I need to make sure that I'm scheduling this and doing this and Of course, those goals are important. It's important to identify those things, but it's when we add so much energetic weight to what we're trying to accomplish that we really could take ourselves out of that receptive mode. So I really hope that this was able to resonate with some of you guys. I really hope it kind of gives you a better understanding of how to get into flow and, what it truly means to flow. And my biggest advice on kind of like sinking into this energy is just to set that energy of wanting to be in the flow of divine abundance so that it can flow to and through you, setting that as a priority, straight up being like, this is what I want when you're going in your prayer, when you're going into manifestation, when you're going into this space of planning out your creation. Set the intention for divine energy to flow to and through you so that you may accomplish whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. For me, that has really been working as I have integrated this, because before I was just kind of like trying to be like, okay, I'm going to just force myself to do it. I think it's this energy of like forcing yourself, and it's like the intention doesn't even come through the work. I don't need to force myself. I just need to get in the flow with the energy that's going to support what I want, right? As do you, as do we all. And I hope that this will help you get to that place. I hope this method will work for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah.